So today we're going to be doing a review video for you, and we're really lucky because we have just partnered up with Gozney pizza ovens. So we are now able to offer our customers these incredible ovens with their kitchens that we do for them. In today's video, I am going to be reviewing the Gozney Dome and the Rockbox, two of their biggest selling pizza ovens. So it's brilliant to be able to offer our customers these ovens now, because they are just so cool. I mean, unboxing this was like unboxing a brand new iPhone or something like that. The packaging, the branding, everything is really cool. So let's have a look at, there's two colors to start with. You've got this sort of creamy colored one, and then you've got the olive green one. So this measures roughly 29 inches wide, by about 24 inches deep, by about 26 inches high. So it's definitely small enough to fit onto the worktop of a kitchen, but it's big enough to cook lots of pizzas in there. So you can actually get, when you're running on the gas, you can actually get, I think, 3 12-inch pizzas in there, which is, it's huge. That's a massive amount of space in there. It's just under half a square meter, I think, in space there. The oven itself is made out of 304 stainless steel, and then it's got this ceramic coating over the top, and it's got 30 mil. It's got a 30 mil thick ceramic stones in there. It's called corderite or something like that. It's 30 mil thick. The whole thing is insulated, so it's really good at retaining the heat. You've got a stainless steel banding around the side, and you've got, so looking underneath here, you've got a built-in thermometer, so you can see what the temperature is inside. You've got this airflow section here. Oh, sorry, this is the igniter, so that's how you turn it on when you're using gas. Also worth mentioning, it's a hybrid, so you can either have it running on gas or you can have it just wood-fired, and you can change whenever you like. You've got the two sections in there. One is for where the gas comes out, and the other one, you've got like a ceramic plate that you put over the burner if you're going to use it for wood-fired. It's almost worth mentioning at this point as well, when I'm talking about the burners, that you can get this as well, which is it's for your fire. If you're going to have it wood-fired, you can put this in there. It keeps it nice and neat inside, and it slots in there perfectly. They've designed it to the shape of the side of the oven, so it goes right up to the side there and still leaves you lots of space in there for cooking your pizzas and cooking your food. You've got a chimney on the top here, which has got a cover. So obviously that lets all the air out. So if you're cooking with wood fire, you obviously regulate the temperature by opening up the airflow. So the more air that you've got coming in and the more air that you've got going out, you're going to create a really hot fire. So if you're cooking pizzas and things like that, you want it as hot as possible. It'll go up to 500 degrees centigrade. If you want to do low and slow, and I'll show you this later on, but there's a door that you can get on the front with a vent on it, so you can shut that down, and that regulates and slows down the amount of air coming in, and then you can cook for like longer and slower cooks. So looking at some of the other features on here as well, some of the things that you can use, and this is the green one, by the way, which is a really cool color. It's actually called olive. So around the back here, actually, you probably won't be able to see it, but this is the hose. So that's where you plug your gas in. So it'll run off LPG gas. You can connect that into there, and that's what powers it if you're going to be using gas. At the moment, you can't, in the UK, connect it to natural gas. They are working on it. I think in the States that you can, but not over here. This here is your ashtray. So when you're cooking on wood-fired, that's where all your ash goes into there. You can keep that open, and they've actually brought out a slightly newer model on this, which has a dial on it, again, which regulates the amount of air that will let in and out, so you can regulate the temperature more easily. Here is a port here for a thermometer, so you can plug that in there, plug it into your food, say you're cooking some beef in there or some chicken, you can do that and you'll know what the temperature is inside of the chicken. That's really, really handy. It's all about cooking to temperature and not to time. Here you've got your ignition, you push that, turn it, that starts it up. Underneath here, you've got a really cool log store, which I just like the fact that aesthetically it looks really good to have the wood underneath there. And you know, you could use wood from somewhere else, but just having it look like that looks really, really cool. Around here, you've got another digital thermometer, and that tells you the temperature of the oven inside. You can also get a thermometer gun, which is a laser, which you can point at the stone, which will tell you, and I'll show you that later on, but that will tell you the temperature of the stone itself, which is really good when you're cooking pizzas and you want to get that really nice crispy base. Here they've got the door, and this is what I was talking to you about earlier. So it's a rope door. It's actually a, I can't remember what it's called now, like a stainless steel banding around there. So that seals the door there, and you've got this vent here, look. You see, so the more you open it, the more air that's going to let in, the hotter it's going to get. If you want to do low and slow, close it down and just regulate the amount of air that's going in there. So the oven itself weighs just under 60 kilos. So you're definitely going to need like 2 people to lift it up onto the worktop. Once it's on the worktop, it's quite easy just to slide it around just by yourself, but you'll definitely need 2 people to undo it. Very clever the way they've designed it in the box. They have these straps underneath, so it makes it easy for 2 of you to pull it out and put it up onto the worktop. So I'll run through some of the accessories that you can get with it, because they've got loads and they're bringing out more all the time. So we'll start on the right. So the first one is the pizza server. So that's this thing here. So once you've cooked your pizza, you brought it out, you can put it on here and it's ready for cutting and serving up to all your friends and family. So you would then use the pizza rocker, which is this thing here. It goes on there, you rock that and you can cut your pizza up into those slices. You've got a mantle on the end. So if you turn around behind you and look here, so this is the mantle. And what this does is it extends the Gozney itself stops here, but when you put the mantle on there, it gives you that extra bit of space. So if you've got a pizza or an oven dish or something like that, you can keep it outside slightly just to keep it warm, so it's not in there getting cooking. You can still have something else in there cooking, but you've still got that extra bit of space just to keep things here and keeping them warm. It's a really, really clever idea. And it fits on really cleverly as well. It just bolts on underneath. Coming back over here, so we've got a dough cutter, which is one of these. So when you're making your dough at home and you want to chop it up into all the different balls, that's your dough cutter for doing that. You've got the thermometer gun here. This is what I was talking about earlier on. So you aim this down at the stone, push the button, and it gives you an instantaneous readout of what the temperature is of the stone. We've got the dough scraper, which is this one, which is when you're making your dough and you want to move it around. That just makes that very easy. You've got a digital thermometer, which I told you about earlier, where you can plug it in, and then it's on a wire, and then you plug that into your chicken or your beef, your other meat. You've got here, this is the pizza peel. So this is what you use for putting your pizzas into the oven and outside of the oven. And then you've got the pizza turner here, which is what you use when it's in there. You use this to spin your pizza around. So these pizzas will take 90 seconds to cook, not long at all. And the trick is to keep turning it so that the side that's facing the flame gets cooked really quickly. So you keep spinning it around, and then you can bring it out and you've got the perfectly cooked pizza. They also do a steamer as well. That's not something that we've got here, but they have a steamer. And what that does, if you're making like bread or you're baking in there, it allows moisture to get inside the oven. That makes it really good for baking. So I'll just chat about the Rockbox with you. So the Rockbox was, so with Gozney, I don't know if you know the story, but they started building commercial ovens, big stone ovens, and then they designed the Rockbox, and the Rockbox was really what put them on the map. So this is a portable pizza oven. I think it's about 20 kilos or something like that. You can easily pick it up and carry it around by yourself. It's brilliant for like camping, taking down to the beach. You don't need any power. It's got like a little cage at the back where you can put your gas bottle in there. And it's just fantastic for cooking pizzas. Like the space, you've got enough space in there to cook one pizza at a time, but it will still cook the same quality pizzas that you get in the domes and the other pizza ovens as well. This is available in, gosh, a lot of different colors now. I'm going to say there's about 8 or 9 different colors. They're all really vibrant. They're all really cool. So if you are looking for one you know, to take around with you. And these are also a lot cheaper than the other ones as well. Definitely have a look at the Rockbox. They're a brilliant piece of kit. I hope you found this video interesting and it's given you some sort of insight into these ovens and how good they are. If you've got any more questions on them, either leave a comment below or just get in touch with us, and we'll be happy to help and give you as much information on them as we can. If you want to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and press the alert button as well. You'll get notified every time we bring out a new video. We try and do these videos at least once a week. Most of our videos are the walkthroughs of the kitchens we do, but every now and again we will review the appliances that we use and that we put into our kitchens. We do have Instagram and we have Facebook. We try and post on there a couple of times a week, and on there you can see most up to date what we're up to, the kitchens that we're doing. So thanks very much for watching this video, and we'll see you on the next one.